I'm going to record this call.
Yes, yes, sure, sure.
Okay. Yeah, you have it started. Okay, no issue.
Okay,
I'm
so
getting 1 second. I'm getting some voice from your side, like tick tick.
no,
Okay. Yeah, so we can start right now.
so we are meeting first time, right?
Yeah, we are meeting first time.
So would you like to introduce yourself first? Then I will do.
Okay. So hello, my name is Sandeep, and I hail from Jharkhand. And currently, I'm working as a teacher at a private school where I specialize to teaching IT subject. In my free time, I enjoy reading books, learning languages, and stacking with conversation with the strangers and exploring new places through travels. So it's a short introduction.
So
So
can I introduce myself?
yeah, sure.
So my name is Ranjit and I am from Gujarat. If I talk about my qualification, so I have done my 12th. If I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening English songs, reading English books, articles, watching English movies, and I have little bit interest in drawing pictures, and that's why whenever I have free time, so I make pictures. So this is all about me.
Yeah, sounds well.
So
So yeah.
if you have any questions, so ask me. Then I will ask you because I want to ask you something.
Okay. So right now you can ask me at first.
Okay, okay. So thank you for giving me this opportunity to ask me the questions to you. So my question is, how did you learn English? First of all, though, I want to know about this thing.
How did I learn English? My journey is short. I have been learning since Feb 2024. So to learn this language, first of all, I that time I used to talk to native speakers. Later on, I come across this application, and nowadays I talk to on co-learner also. So learn this language. First of all, I'm a kind of book reader. I enjoy reading books, and I enjoy talking with strangers. So it is a two-way to learn English. Or whenever I found some issue or some like weak areas where I have to work, so I found in my weak areas is grammars and pronunciation. So right now I'm working on my pronunciation and grammar.
Okay. So you talked that you were talking with a native place. So where you live, there anyone is with whom you can practice in English.
No, actually, where I live, yeah, I speak. I maybe one or two people they speak, but not all of people they speak English. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So nowadays you are improving your speaking skill means.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right now, whenever I have a time, I try to connect with co-learner. Sometime with a good speaker, or maybe sometime with native speaker, and I try to make a short conversation on daily basis. Not daily basis, at least 3 to 4 days in a week.
okay. So did you face any problem during your learning English time when you were beginner? So
No. I think all Indians are they are not beginner. Beginner means the people they don't know anything about that language, and they have to learn every single word. That means how to pronounce the word. How to say the meanings in English. So in India, everyone know English very well, but the problem just speaking because they never speak earlier. So just speaking. So I think no one is beginner in India. Really, the people they never learn English, or maybe they are from other background like that. Only you can say like they are beginner, because already we know a lot of the things since childhood we are learning English. So we don't say like we are beginner or anybody is beginner. No. So I actually a problem is that just speaking at first anybody they wants to speak English. At first they feel hesitation how to speak English, and in mind they have, in mind there is a lot of words, vocabs and grammar, but still they, when they start speaking, they face a lot of problem. Sometimes they get stuck while speaking in between of the conversation. So it face all, by all beginners. So that's why when I once upon a time, then I was a beginner, I was facing the same issue, but right now I can talk to anybody without getting stuck. Continuously I can talk.
Yes, yes. Every beginner has this problem because when they start learning this language, so they face some problem because before this time they never try to understand, they never try to speak in this language. That's why they face problem. But when they start speaking and when they start learning about this language, so that time they cannot make mistake because that time they have understood that which way we have to speak by using grammar and all these things which are really helpful to speak English.
Yeah, practice make men perfect. So first of all, after getting practice, after getting some experience, now they can speak very well without getting stuck, without doing any kind of, maybe mm, error or mistakes. But mistake is common thing. But yeah, they get now they can speak with confidence without getting hesitation. So it is the best way to build a head confidence.
Yes, yes. You said about the mistake because we should make mistake because mistake increase our experience and experience decrease a mistake. So that's why we should, if we can make mistake, so we should make because we learn something from the mistake, and when we learn from the mistake, so that time our experience grows. So we should do this thing.
Yeah, mistake is kind of the sign that we are learning something new. If we are not doing mistake, that means we are not going to learn anything new. So it's okay if you are doing mistake, it's okay. But we have to keep in mind that we don't need to repeat the mistake. We have to learn from mistake, but don't need to repeat the mistake.
So you mentioned that you are a teacher, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So which subject do you teach in your class?
I teach IT subject computer science
Okay, okay, IT subject. So do you teach at a private school or government school?
in a private school.
Okay, in your city.
Yeah, you can say.
Okay, okay. So that's fine. Yes, if we have knowledge, so we must share our knowledge to the people so that people can easily learn something from our knowledge. We should not take our knowledge from our side, but we should share our knowledge to the people so that people can learn something. So we should do this thing. You are doing great job.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
do you have? Yeah. Say continue.
no, no. I wanted to ask you that if you have any questions, so you can ask me because I have asked you lots of questions. That's why.
No, it's okay. So just I want to ask you, how did you learning? Sorry, how do you practice?
Yes. If I talk about my practice way, so I practice two way. First of all, though, I write every day about my favorites. Like, okay, if your favorite, if you means, if you suggest, if you want to write about your favorite and in favorite cricketers means, so you can easily write about Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar, and all these things. So like this way, I take one my interesting topic means which I like. Then I start writing about that thing so that I can easily write because I must know about that thing. That's why I can write. And the second another practice way is I practice. First of all, I practice about past tense, then present, and then future. I don't practice like this way that present, past, and future. No, because we have like this type of time that past, present, and future. So I practice like this way that like I wanted to go there, I had to go there, I should have gone there, I must have gone there. If I talk about past tense, and if I talk about present tense, so I can say like this way that I want to do this thing, I have to do this thing, I need to do this thing, I did to do this thing, like this way. And if I talk about present tense, so in present tense I can say there's I will go there, I will be able to do this thing, I would like to do this thing, I will have to do this thing. So this way I practice, and when we practice like this way, so we can easily understand all these things. and we can easily put the thing on the time, because we practice according the time, because we have like this type of time, past, present, and future. That's why. So these are the my practice ways which I follow now.
Yeah, it's good. You practice yourself and try to translate Hindi to English. So yeah, it's okay. Everything has a different strategy to practice. Yeah, it's okay. It is a good way to practice because
So which way,
yeah, carry on.
which is which is your practice way? Tell me about your practice way.
To practice way, just I like to talk to strangers or lot of peoples, and when I find any kind of difficult while talking or while I want to say something but I don't have a word or sentence formation, then I use AI, or sometimes I watch others videos. Yeah,
For improving, for learning English, right?
yeah, getting creating a structures, formatting a
Okay, okay.
structures.
That's a great. That's a great. So now we
Yeah.
are worthless now, aren't we? So yes, tell me that do you have any YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, and do you upload the video every day, or other taking gap?
Yeah, almost maybe in a week, 3 to 4 videos.
Okay, okay. So uh, do you practice by using a storytelling way or not?
A storytelling way means trying to make a long conversation, long story. Yeah, sometimes right now I don't have a time to do all the things stuff. Just I make conversation. I have a lot of friends. They are a lot, from all over the world. So whenever I am free, I make conversation. That's okay because it depend on you. There is a lot of it. Practice English or learning English. So everybody has a different strategy according to their time or time. So for me, I don't have enough time. So just I focus on making conversation or and whenever I get stuck while speaking or I don't have a word that I have wanted to say, then I use sentence formation because there is a unlimited sentence formation. There is no end of a sentence formation. So yeah, I use, and I for pronunciation I'm working on pronunciation, and grammar is really so important.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. Pronunciations and grammar are important in learning English. Yes, you are right.
yeah. So next question, what is?
So I don't have next questions, but if you have any questions, so ask me.
I also don't have.
Okay. So let me tell about how many languages do you know?
Right now, I know 4 languages, but I'm learning one more languages that is Spanish. So I know my native language is Hindi, and I know Sanskrit, I know Urdu, and English. Right now, I'm practicing, improving, and one more language I'm learning. So maybe I will start from I'm not so sincere to learn that language, that is Spanish, but I will start uh, maybe from next year. Yeah.
Okay. And think that if you have a chance to teach the student in English, so can you teach?
Yeah, while teaching in a school, when I teach in a school, mostly a student, they don't want to learn English because they don't know the importance of English, so they don't want to learn English. Even I tell, there is in future there is a law, a huge amount, like a importance of English in every sector where you are going and where you will go, you will find there is English environment. Ultimately, you have to speak. If you don't know, you will face lot of issue. Even ultimately, you have to learn. There is no option, no choice. So it will better to learn from today, but they are not getting interest because already they are in burden of their syllabus or like that to learn any new language since like a childhood. So it create one extra burden to students. So it will be better to teach in a fantastic way or like make interesting. So yeah, right now I'm helping to improve because sometimes I use English while teaching. Even I try to teach in English way or English medium. So yeah, sometimes I help a student and try to help them and engage them and motivate to speak or learn English because ultimately they have to do. So it will be better to start as soon as possible, as early as possible.
Yes. Yes. English is spoken across the world nowadays. Yes, and that's why uh, I have decided that I will teach my brothers, sons, and daughter at home, and that's why I have started teaching them at my home. And nowadays, whenever I have time, so I teach them regularly, so that they can do something in their life, whatever they want to achieve in their life, so they can easily find. Because if they have English knowledge, so they can easily get the good job because of this knowledge importance. That's why.
Yeah, you are right. Nowadays, English is really so important. So we can't ignore this.
Yes. So now I think we should end our video here because you don't have words. I also don't have words. So I think we should stop our talk here.
Yeah, sure. We can wrap up this session.
Okay. So we will
Okay.
we'll meet again when we will have time again. So we will surely meet.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.